Walker, hold still. So we're here at Pioneer Days, which is happening this Saturday, and we're going to visit right now with Teddy Hill, our local cowboy, I guess. How are you?
I'm fine. It's an honor to be here.
Good. So what are you doing this weekend?
Well, my display shows a historical account of the progression of our firearms from black powder muzzle loaded to black powder cartridge to modern smokeless powder that we use even today. But all that was developed in the 1800s. A lot of artifacts and stuff from the period, a lot of period guns and things that were used in the day that were matters of necessity that we think are just kind of nostalgic items today, but were really matters of necessity in those days.
Right, so you can basically see where the gun industry has gone from in the last 200 years.
Yeah, you know, these are really from the 1800s. They were at that time the modern day protection, and you know, anytime a new development came out like the lever action repeater, it changed the firearms industry, you know.
Right, right. So what do you do in your normal time?
I'm a pastor. I pastor Mill Creek Baptist Church on the north side of Hot Springs.
All right, great, great. Well, hey, thanks, Teddy. This is really interesting. Thank you for coming out and supporting the Pioneer Days with your booth
Well,
here.
thank you for having me.
Yeah. We're here with Margie Hill, and can you tell us about your booth today at Pioneer Days?
Yes, I can. I was asked to show the public how to preserve food and family. It takes all this paraphernalia to preserve food, but in order to preserve your family, you need to use the Holy Bible.
All right, we're here with Kim Hutchinson, and she probably has the nicest little job here, and she's selling handmade fried pies. So you said your grandmother helps you with these?
She's 92 years old.
And so you sell these like at other places as well? Where else
We
do you
do
sell them?
festivals all over Arkansas, and we're at the farmers markets in Little Rock and Hot Springs. Yeah,
So you're at the farmers market like every Saturday? When else are you there besides Saturday?
that's the only day we do
Okay.
the markets.
Homemade. I'm going to try one now because I can't help myself.
Girdle buster.
Here, Brian. So we're here with Marilyn Finley, and she is teaching people how to use a spinning wheel.
Out
Oh,
very
okay.
slowly, and it lets that twist go up through it. But you stop the twist with this hand, and then you take this one up and catch the twist to control where it is.
Hey, no drinking out here in public. Now we told you you can't be doing that stuff. Now what did I say? I said no drinking. I put you guys down. Not in public.
We're here with our local blacksmith at Pioneer Days, Caleb. Tell us, how did you get into blacksmithing?
Well, it started out as a hobby. I'm somewhat involved with a medieval group, so it started out with making armor, and then just progressed into more general blacksmithing things. It is a hobby for me, so I'm not professional quality, but it's fun. It's a good pastime.
We're here with Frank Sears, who is 3-time High Point World Champion in CFSA?
CMSA,
CMSA, and what is CMSA?
Cowboy Mounted Shooters Association.
So 3-time winner.
Yes, ma'am.
So I do not want to get between you and a gun if you're mad at me.
Now, we shoot blanks. We shoot at balloons.
Okay,
So, but I can't handle a gun.
right on. So tell us what you're doing here today at Pioneer Days and tomorrow.
I am also a member of the Garland County Search and Rescue Team, Mounted Patrol. I am on the search and rescue side. I'm not a police officer.
Okay.
We get called out if they have somebody lost, or if they, have to go search for somebody. I'm out here. I love being around kids. This horse is a baby with children. He'll lower that head from the petting and everything else. I like helping kids.
Okay.
We're a volunteer organization that volunteers our time, our horses, and our equipment to do searches for lost and missing people.
Okay.
I've been with the team since we reorganized in 1993, and we've been on many searches. Most of Garland County has been developed into real estate, and there's a lot of roads and stuff, so it's hard to get lost in Garland County. So we get called to other agencies quite often. We've assisted with the Camp Albert Pike rescue whenever it flooded. We went to Scott County a couple years ago and looked for the sheriff and the game warden when they drowned. And it's just a way to get back to the community, and we enjoy doing it, and we enjoy coming out here for the Pioneer. Hang on just a second.
I'm really short.
There. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just lift your foot here. All right, go.
All right.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. What happens if I say, yeah? Okay. There we go. Oh my God. Nice. Hold on tight. Boy, that horse is bigger than you, isn't he? Oh.
Wait this way.
Wave at me. Wave. So we're here with Holly Alexander and Teddy Hill Sr. They are doing, what do you call them? The
Stock dog demonstration.
stock dog. So they're going to be chasing some animals
Sheep,
around?
yeah,
Sheep
yeah.
tomorrow?
We got sheep, yeah.
Okay, and so what do? They just wrangle them up, and that's how you use them to
Well,
get them into pens and
yeah,
things like that?
We use them to get together the sheep with the cows.
Do you use a cow to do it? I mean, do you use a horse to do it as well, or you want a horse
No,
when
you
this
don't
is
need a
going?
horse if you got good dogs.
Really? And so you have good dogs?
Yeah.
So you're lucky.
Yeah.
All right, come out to Pioneer Days and check it out. So we're here with Cynthia Falk, who has the millinery here at the Pioneer Days, and she also is doing, I guess, showing and teaching about herbs and healing properties for the pioneers.
Right, for different plants. Used to, you couldn't run to the store if you got sick, so it was the woman's job in the family not only to cook and clean and all that, but she had to make all the medicines and the salves, and you would cook most of those just like you would any other recipe. Basically what they would do is they would go out gathering, and we have a little display that shows you what kind of herbs they would have gathered up. For instance, plantain, it's a weed, it's growing outside all over here, and you would pick that up, and it was good for snake bites, it was good for, it made a drawing salve. You can make a drawing salve. Poison oak, poison ivy, had a whole host of uses, and you would take that and you would put it in your pot. They used to add lard, or they might use beef tallow, whatever they had on hand. We've got grapeseed oil. Now they did, if they could get it, they would use olive oil a lot because they believed that that oil had properties as well. You put it in your pot, you add whatever little ingredients you want to put in there, all your herbs, and then they cook it low and slow.
JJ Harrington, who is the pickup man for the big, are we having a rodeo tomorrow night or bull riding?
A bull riding.
Now I hear that, well, first of all, what does a pickup man do?
Well, the pickup man, basically all he does is make sure the bulls leave the arena when they're supposed to.
Is it a scary job at times?
At times, yeah.
Now, are you on a horse when you're kind of trying to?
Yeah, I have a horse.
Okay.
A couple horses in case one gets hooked.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Tomorrow night at 7:30 they're having this bull riding and rodeo stuff. Now I hear this is kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity for people who live here, because the people who are going to be riding tomorrow night live in Vegas, and this is kind of someone called in some favors kind of deal.
This is a pretty big deal, actually. It's drawn guys from 5, maybe 6 different states, and not necessarily the surrounding states. I mean, there's some pretty big name guys here.
Okay. Can you tell us somebody that people might have heard of?
Justin Kuhn.
Okay.
Everybody's heard of him. He's from Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
He'll be one of the judges here.
Okay.
There is a guy that is on the Built Ford Tough series at the moment. I can't think of his name. I'm sorry,
Oh, it's okay.
but he's here. He'll be here.
And there'll be some rodeo clowns and a lot of stuff
Yeah.
for the kids to watch.
Yeah.
Are they gonna chase a greased pig, or is that over in the other area?
Don't start me lying on that. I don't know. I don't have a clue what they're going to. I know we're going to ride some bulls. I know that Josh Porkchop, the funny man, he's got some good stuff lined up for some acts. Will Purdue, he's one of the guys that'll be. He'll be in on it. It'll be a good time.
All right, great.
There's
so y'all
no
come.
doubt a good time.
All right, see that? No doubt a good time. Tomorrow night, 7:30, Pioneer Days at the Hot Springs, the Garland County Fairgrounds. All right, thanks.